All right, hey y'all. I just wanted to pop in real quick, just do like a quick video, well, a car vlog. Oh, your girl fat. But just like a quick little car vlog, real quick. Oh, I got stains. Anyway, but a quick car vlog just to let you all know like where I've been, what I've been up to, and what I have planned coming up. So honestly, where I've been is it's really been a lot going on. A lot with my relationship, but it's taking a turn for the better. A lot with my living situation, and a lot going on with my son. So let's start with my relationship. So my relationship had been rocky for a little bit. Last year I told you all about the whole me moving out situation. Well, things got worse, and now things are trying to get better. You know, they say things get worse before they get better. I think our relationship had hit rock bottom, and we're finally, building it back up. So that's the one thing. Number two, my living situation. So I wanted to do a story time about this, and I still might. I'm not sure, but y'all, I'm 28. Almost 30, and one of my goals was always to be, in a house, buying a house, not renting a house, not leasing a house, but being in a house by the time I'm 30, and starting to own it, because I wanted my children to have something I never had, which was one house to call home. Like, I wanted my children to be able to, paint the walls whatever color they wanted to paint them. If they punched a hole in the wall, it was something that was going to fix whenever they could. Because, it was just something like that. I wanted to do the little lines on the wall just to track their height, and stuff like that. And wanted them to have something, like I said, I never had, like, an actual, like, home. Like, a place you can call home. You're always going to have this home. You're going to have all your memories in this home. So there's a housing company out here. Their motto is not. I don't know their motto, but their motto is something about it's not if you want to buy, but when. And they work with you. They tell you everything you need to do in order to get a house. So I went through this process a couple years ago because I wanted to see what all I needed to do to get a house. But of course, y'all, I went to school, so I have $40,000 worth of student loans. I just traded in my last car and got this bigger car because I felt like I needed it with all of Kendall's stuff, like her stroller, and having to transport 2 car seats, because AJ he's not the weight to be in just a regular car seat. He still has to have a booster seat, even though he's almost 8. So 2 car seats, and just icing, like her baby bag, like AJ sports stuff, stuff like. So I decided to get a bigger car, and the payment was pretty much the same, and the amount of time I had to pay on it was pretty much the same. So I was like, it's a win-win. So I have that on my credit. And the biggest thing that I guess has always just eaten me was credit cards. So when I went to school back in 2009, I went to Kennesaw State University. I went to school, and my first year of college there was like $20,000. And of course I got, scholarships and stuff, but a big chunk of my portion of being at school and paying to be at school was student loans. And being that age, you don't really think about how it affects your credit in the long run and stuff like that. But I ultimately finished school online, which was a fourth of what I was paying at Kennesaw for a year. So I was cool. So, and then as I was going to school, I only got the amount of loans. Like, when I got the loans, I only got the loans for the amount of stuff, for the amount of my tuition. Like, the books and stuff that I needed, I went ahead and paid out of pocket because I didn't want to get extra money for, you know, my loans and stuff. So my first year at Kennesaw State, I only did 1 year at Kennesaw State. That was $20,000 alone. And my other, I did 5 years of school. I took some time off or whatever. But from getting my associate's degree in 2011 and then getting my bachelor's in 2017, I know y'all like, that's 6 years. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 years. But I think I said I took time off in between getting like my associates and my bachelor's. So the whole total time that I was actually in school was 5 years total. If you just want to count it by semester, it was only 5 years. I wasn't in there, you know, 2009 to 17. Yeah, I wasn't at school for 8 years. I hope y'all can hear me because I'm driving to work and I really just wanted to get this off my chest, you know. So yeah, so I have about $40,000 worth of student loans. I didn't think that was bad because like my best friend had over 100K, you know. So I was like, 40,000, that's not that bad. But in reality it is, because I'm already $40,000 in debt. And then, you know, you add my car amount on there, so roughly $60,000 in debt, and I'm only 28. And now let's get to the nitty gritty. Like, so the bigger issue is my credit cards. So when I went to Kennesaw State, like, they were, you know how you get these messages about people like they want to offer you a credit card and stuff like that. So I went for it. Like, I fell for it. And to this day, like, I tell anybody, like, if you can't pay off your balance that same month, don't get the credit card, because it's not worth it to have the credit, use the credit, and then it's negatively affecting your actual credit if you're not paying, you know, that bill down to 10 to 25% of the utilization. So that's where I'm at with that. My biggest thing is paying down my credit cards. And so I already told you all I was $60,000 worth in debt with my student loans and my car payment. Now, I do pay on my student loans monthly, but I'm on a payment plan, so it's not like it's a whole bunch of money. Like, I do like, the amount they set for me is based upon my household and how much I make each month. So cool. So that, and of course I pay on my car every month. I pay on my credit cards every month safely. I'm never late. I have never been late since I've had a credit card in 2009. It's now 2019, so 10 years. I have never been late on a payment. It's just my payments have never been probably more than the minimum. Some of that is my doing, and some of it is just me only having the minimum to pay. So my goal, like, for the next year, I really want this to be my goal before, you know, my birthday, because I really don't want to be in my apartment come next year. I really want to be in a house. So my goal is to really just, you know, focus. I really have to focus on whatever little spending money I have, money that I would use to eat out, you know, money I would use to have knickknacks. I just have to put, even if it's $5, $10, I need to put that towards my credit card, because in order for me to have my house and without a cosigner, I can get a cosigner and they can, you know, they'll go ahead and, you know, give me a conventional loan. But the thing is, I don't want a cosigner. I want it on my own. Like, everything else I've gotten, I pretty much have gotten it in my own name. I don't have a cosigner. So I just really want to, like I said, I have to buckle down, get my priorities in order, and all this extra unnecessary spending money that I'm doing, I have to stop, because it's not progressing me in the direction that I need to be in for myself and for my kids. So that's the nitty gritty with that. So, and I be on YouTube and I see all these people, you know, buying houses, and it's just like, ugh, one day, you know. But yeah, so the third topic, as to why I've been away, is my son. So if you all do not know, my son is actually in Texas right now with his father. This is the second year that he's been in Texas for the summer since his father moved down there. And it's just been like an ongoing battle with his dad. Like, now all of a sudden he wants my son to stay with him. And personally, I feel like he's coercing my son to want to stay down there, because AJ's never really wanted to be around his father. The relationship that they have is estranged because of his father, you know. So I mean, so just to hear my son say, just hear my son's father say, my son says he wants to stay down there, like, it just irks me, because he didn't even want to go. And I know things change, I know things happen, I get all of that, but it's like, I really don't think, you know, I feel like, let's just break it down. I feel like now that, I mean, Kendall and I don't have the best relationship, but we're working towards that. And for the most part, it's been stable. It's been good. You know, we have our moments like everybody else, but for the most part, it's been good. And I think that Kendall taking the initiative and being a part of AJ's life the way his father should be is eating at his father. And his father is more so just wanting to be spiteful or in his feelings because another man is, you know, stepping up to the plate. But like I continue to tell him, it's like, when you decided to up and move, you, your wife, and your other kids, you didn't think about AJ. You didn't think about how that was going to affect him. You didn't think about, oh, when I'm going to see him. You didn't think about, oh, when I'm going to talk to him, because the only reason you get him every summer is because that's what I suggested, because you couldn't get him during the holidays. You couldn't get him on spring break. You barely call, and if my son talks to you, I have to tell my son to call you. So that's why I really just feel like it's like an ulterior motive when, you know, when he's saying that he wants AJ to stay down there. And then what really cut the cake with me was, I was like, okay, so if you really want AJ to stay down there, you'll go to the school tomorrow and you'll get all the stuff that he would need, you know, to register from school, because it's a whole nother state. Mind you, this was maybe 2 weeks ago. I wanted to get everything in motion, everything in place, and then I was going to actually go visit AJ this weekend, which is, today's August 1st, you know, tomorrow's August 2nd. I was actually going to go visit AJ this weekend, me and his sister, just to see, you know, how everything was, if he was getting adjusted and acclimated and stuff like that. Because with me, he has his own room, he has his own stuff, this, that, and the third. But with his dad, he has to share a room with his sister. So I really didn't feel like that was appropriate for a boy to be sharing a room with 3 girls anyway. You know, I know they're sisters, but still, there should be a limit on that. And but also, what took the cake for me was, his daddy didn't even want to give me his address. Like, so I'm supposed to have my child out here for the entire school year and not know the address to where my child is at. Like, for the summer, it's cool because it's just a couple weeks, you know, and I know you're bringing him right back. But a whole school year, bro, you only want to give me your address. So where am I supposed to send his toys? Where am I supposed to send his computer? Where am I supposed to send his presents for his birthday? Like, what? You don't want to give me your number, your address? So that was another red flag. And it's like, I get so tired of arguing. I was like, I shouldn't have to argue, because like I said, you made the decision to move. You did not think you didn't think about AJ in the process. You just thought about yourself and your kids that you have in your household. And it's like, like I said, you still don't do the little small stuff you could be doing for AJ, like calling him, FaceTiming him, checking on him, and seeing how he was at school, seeing how, you know, AJ played soccer, to see how a soccer game was. None of that. And then it's like, don't get me onto the money part. It's because it's like, since I took him off child support, our agreement has been only $50 because I can take care of my own child. Like, I'm not finna ask nobody for no handouts or nothing, because I made him, so I'm gonna take care of him. But as his father, I felt like he should contribute too. So I was only asking for $50 a week, bro, which is only $200 a month. I know you have a whole nother family to take care of, but the thing is, y'all are a 2-parent household. My household just became 2-parent a couple months back. You get what I'm saying? Because before that, it was just me holding everything down. So I just feel like you don't care about my well-being or your son's well-being, because you can't even send the $200 you were supposed to send. You know? So it's just, a lot of stuff has been weighing on me. A lot of stuff has been going on. But hopefully everything starts looking up for the better. I really don't have a game plan in motion for my credit card situation, but I do know I'm going to start putting out more content, different content, not different, but more content on my channel. Like, I'm not gonna keep letting this boggle my mind down. I really want to, get this out the way and, be able to go ahead and start. Because looking at houses, on Zillow and Truella, I guess that's how it's pronounced it, it's like, it's crazy because you see a house that you possibly could want, but then you have to think, I'm not even pre-approved for a loan yet. So, I mean, it's just, window shopping at this point. So, I'm going to try to actually, I guess for the moment, use my YouTube as like a second source of income. Because for the longest, I only did YouTube because this is what I actually love to do. Like, one day I hope it could be like my my full-time job, like a lot of these other people. But I wouldn't do it for the money. I would do it because it's what I love to do. Like, I wake up and wanting to record videos, but the thing is, I can't. I have to get myself together, Kindle together. Then we have to be out the door so I can get to work. I can drop her off at daycare, then I can get to work. And then I have to be there for 8 hours, 8, 9, 10 hours. And then I go home. I have to cook. I have to take a bath. I have to give Kindle a bath. I have to give big Kindle time. So it's been a lot, on me to record videos. But it's not that I don't want to record videos. I have hella ideas in my mind written down, but it's just I be having the time, but to be honest, I'm gonna make the time because I feel like I should be able to use YouTube as a platform, as a way for me to achieve my goals like a lot of other YouTubers have. But in reality, I just want to pay off my credit cards. Like, I don't even want to use YouTube to buy me a house, to buy me a car, to do none of that. I just want like the little extra money to come in, and I'm gonna put whatever I make per month, if I make anything per month, towards my credit cards. Like, I just really want those to be paid down because I really, really do want a house. Like, it's something that I'm really, really striving for. I really want to break the cycle because, like, the only person that really has a house in my family is my granddad. And then my dad, his sisters have a house together. So, I really want to go ahead and break the cycle and actually have a house of my own. I don't want to be renting from nobody for forever. I really just want a house. So, yeah. And I go pick up AJ this weekend. So I will be doing a get ready with me to go to the airport, as well as a day in the life at the airport. Because pretty much I'll be living my life from airport to airport all day on Saturday. Because we're doing a turnaround. I'm getting on my first plane, takes off at 12:45, and then I don't land off my last plane till like 7 o'clock. So we're gonna do a whole, life in the day at the airport, because I mean, it's just gonna be me. I was gonna take baby Kendall, but I feel like it was too quick of a turnaround to take her, because it's pretty much like once I get on one plane and get off, I have to get on a whole nother plane, so I just feel like that'd be too much. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. This video is already 20 minutes long. I'm not editing it. I just wanted to do a quick car vlog, get some stuff off my chest that I've been wanting to talk about. But I am gonna do a story time as well on credit and what you all should need to know, or if you just in general, what they don't tell you about credit and how stuff impacts your credit. Even when you're doing all the things right, it still impacts your credit. But yeah, so that's 3 videos right there, not to mention the other 4 videos I want to do about hair. So yeah, y'all, like, it's gonna be crazy coming up, because I have to get this content out no matter what. So I will see y'all in my next video. Peace, love, bye. If you all have anything you want to suggest on how I can pay down my credit cards, ways I can pay down my credit cards and stuff like that, how I can earn extra income without technically picking up a second job, just leave in the comments down below. Like, I do not have no problem with y'all suggesting what can possibly help me achieve my goal, so I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, which will come out really, really soon. I want to hope to post, at least once a day, every day, or every other day, because I do need to get this content out. I do need to get these ideas out of my head, and I do need to stop rambling. So I'll see y'all soon.